Slater hits a high drive. Center field. It is out of here. Wow. And he goes to straightaway center field. And with one swing of the bat, the Giants take the lead. Here's Dickerson. Dickerson, high drive. Right center field. It is out of here.
Strike three called. That ball is gone. The first home run of the year for Brandon Belt.
Tell you what, he was quick to the inside part of the plate.
So now you got a little more speed out there. And Yastrzemski goes after the first pitch, skies one to right, carrying well. Carlson back, still going back, and it's gone! Mike Yastrzemski, a towering home run. It just never came down. His second of the game, this time a 3-run homer to bust it open. It's 7-1 Giants.
What is going on?
Somebody's getting hot.
And if you were concerned that a second half slump might happen like it did in 2016, be concerned no more, because this is the same team we saw in the first half. The Giants come out swinging 2 bombs from Yastrzemski, and just a fantastic game. And once again, this team continues to be incredible. And, you know, they don't always play that well in St. Louis. I can tell you that from from going to games there in the past. I don't think I'm going to make it this year, obviously, but I wanted to go here to Busch Stadium. It's a beautiful stadium, but it looks like maybe it's best I don't go, because maybe the Giants will just continue to destroy, which they did today. 7-2. Mike Yastrzemski, not 1 but 2 bombs. Big one from Lamont Wade Jr. and a nice start from Webb. Unfortunately, Gausman couldn't make his start today due to some family issues. Hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully his wife's okay and everything there. But anyway, hopefully we'll have him back soon. No problem. Webb went ahead and threw 4 this today. Better than added an extra inning, through 3 last time we saw him. So Webb is getting stretched out. He's getting ready, and the Giants, no issues today. Pretty clean win, although Brandon Crawford came out of the game early, and that's a big concern as well. So we'll definitely try to get some updates on that. But let me jump into the chat here. John Miller, Eli Savage, let's effing go Giants. Let's get a glass of whiskey. Strikes again. Andy Cruz, Jenny Vega, Robert Rothberg. Team is amazing. Just know how to win. And coming right out of the break, this was a huge game, because you're coming right out of the break with a big winning streak, best team in baseball, and you want to go ahead and just say, hey, we're still the best team. So there's no worries. Yeah, we can lose tomorrow. Maybe we can lose. We're going to lose some games here and there, but at least we didn't just start the second half like 2016, like, oh God, what happened? That's what happened in 2016. Not this year. Giants continue to be hot. Andy Cruz, Jenny Vega, Jackson looked good, and I like Jackson in spring training. I'm glad he got an opportunity. Yaz. Nico Sullivan is here. Robert Rothberg and Zendava. What a team. Super worried for Craw. Yeah, Jenny, I hope that everything's fine. He came out of the game early. Hey, Eric, Giants are back. Curtis B. Music. I don't know where it's going to grow back here. It's going to grow back. I was itching a little bit. What is up here with B-Craw? Yes, baby. Shablam. Let's go. Crawford grabbed at his left hamstring during his last at-bat. So it was kind of weird, because they had to make some interesting changes, moving guys around, but had to play Casali at first. But we had, it's no problem. We had it, but his hamstring's acting up, as Jenny Vega says with the update. So hopefully everything's fine, because if there's one guy we need on this team, it would be Brandon freaking Crawford. Okay, he's the man. And Tommy, what's going on? A huge W today. Zendava, Robert, and Curtis B. Music. Don't forget to smash the like button. And people are still literally overlooking the Gigantes, and I know that from listening to some podcasts, from watching MLB Network, and I can't remember who it was I was listening to, but they were like, oh no, Giants are definitely see them as a third place team. There's just no way I don't see it happening. Oh yeah, it was actually on YouTube. What am I thinking? It was on YouTube. Friend of mine was doing a live stream, and they were saying, yeah, they think the Giants, and that's hey, you can have that opinion. It's a legit opinion. I just don't know where you're getting that from. Have you watched this team? This team is special, man. This team is unbelievable. So I understand, they don't have the names that maybe the Dodgers have and the Padres have with the Tatises but we have guys who are putting up as good or not better stats with like guys like Crawford. So I don't really care if their name is not impressive enough to you. I just care about the numbers and the team playing as a team, which is what the Giants do better than anyone else in baseball right now. And they're clicking on all cylinders, and we're going to get some help. They're going to do something if we need to at the trade deadline. And so I don't know what I kind of get it, but I kind of don't. I kind of get it like, yeah, it's the Giants, and they don't. I've been watching the Tatis Jr. special on MLB Network, and they kept on talking about the pot. This was aired recently. It's not like they made this a long time, but this was, there's some footage in there from the last couple months. So I know this was made, finished off recently. And in that documentary, they kept on talking about how the Dodgers and the Padres, the two best teams, such an interest, such a great rivalry. Padres, Dodgers, Padres, Dodgers, Padres, Dodgers. They didn't mention the Giants once, but you know what? That's fine, because the Giants will go ahead and make you mention them when it comes to October. So don't even worry about that. Ian Perky, would make sense if the Giants had weaknesses, but we really don't have a huge weakness. No, I mean, everything is working right now. And next man up, I'm not saying that Jay Jackson's going to continue to be great, but dang, today he stepped it up. He looked great. A starter and a pin arm would be excellent at the deadline. Romo, hopefully Crawford's okay. We're thinking about Brandon Crawford, and hopefully he's okay. And also hopefully everything's okay with Kevin Gosman and his family and his wife. I know she's pregnant right now, so I really hope there's no major problems or anything right there. So I don't have any details, but obviously something's going on because he couldn't make his start today. Zendava, the team is better, one of the best Giants. I mean, it really is. I don't remember being this excited over a team. Even 2010, we knew we had something going. We had a chance to make the playoffs, but it's not like we are a stranger to the playoffs at that time. Giants have been in the playoffs, countless times, especially with Barry Bonds and all that, and going back to 89, going back to 87. We've been in it. Playoffs was nothing, so I was like, okay, let's try to make the playoffs. But once we won that World Series, then we started looking for special type teams that could do it again. And 2012 was a team that just rolled right through and then got to the playoffs. We had to come back down 2-0 against the Reds. Did it. Came back 3-1 against these Cardinals, and then swept the Tigers. And then in 14, a kind of a team that kind of felt like this team, like a magical thing, like we could do it. But even that team, I don't think was as good overall as this team. So, if we could do it in 2014, I know we can do it in 2021. I know with this team we can do it. But, not to get ahead of myself, let's just continue day by day. Let's continue to beat these teams. Your font makes you look like a baseball card. This is my baseball card right here. Let's check out some of the totals today in this one. And the Giants win it 7-2 is your final. 7-2, 10 hits for the Giants, 11 hits for the Cardinals. And big shout out to, like I said, Logan Webb came in and pitched pretty well. Only had a couple strikeouts, but only gives up the run. And then, the bullpen comes in and takes care of pretty much everyone. I mean, only Leon didn't look so great today. Had a little bit of a bad day, but you know what? One reliever can have a bad day with this offense, with this rotation and everything else we got with Tyler Rogers, with Harlan Garcia, Jay Jackson coming in, getting the W today. Jay Jackson, welcome to the team. Brebbia, Brebbia wasn't that great either today, honestly. But you know what? Who cares? We got the win. 7-2 is your final. And player of the game today, obviously there's a couple of choices, but I think you got to go Yaz with the 2 bombs, 4 RBI, a walk, but Lamont Wade Jr., such a great story this year. I feel like an idiot for questioning that trade, sending Sean Anderson over to the Twins for Wade Jr. I was like, I don't know about that, but I would have been dead wrong. Great game today. Giants win it. Yaz is my man. Coming back with 2 bombs, Yastrzemski. His average only 238. It's moving up slowly. We will be just fine there. His batting average is moving up. I see a lot of comments. I'm going to try to get to everyone. So here we go for the comments. Hugh, great start to the second half with a W. Webb has been solid. We'd like to try to see him go 6. Yeah, he's getting stretched out. He did 3 last time, 4 today. We got it. Tommy is here. Huge W. Thank you so much. Zendava, blowing my mind that we're winning like this with all the injuries we have. That's when you know you have a winning team. You have a team that's gelling. You have a team that's everyone's on the same page. You know that they're feeling it. They're not having no problems in the locker room. You know that Kapler is obviously doing something right here, and this team is just working. I'm not I'm not behind the scenes. I don't see it, but you know that this team is something special here. You don't just go and play like this every day and just keep winning, next man up mentality when you have, you know, a team that's not getting along, it's not gelling. No, this team is gelling. Robert Rothberg, today was a Good Friday. Victor Hugo. Robert Rothberg, Jackson was put in a high leverage spot and was effective. It was a little bit stressful. I was like, oh, please don't let the Cardinals get a big inning here. And Jackson with that strikeout to finish the inning. Boom! I was freaking pumped. People still overlooking the Giants. Jackson did his finest job. Let's keep him. If Webb can give a solid 5 to 6 inning, I'm more confident in this pitching staff. I think it's happening because Sally is no easy out anymore. Robert Rothberg said it early on. He's a chance to go deep at any moment. He had a little injury. He was playing through it. Now he's good to go. So props to the Giants for letting him work it out and not cutting him or DFAing him. Craw's our best player. Yeah, losing Crawford would hurt us. We can't lose Crawford. I think he'll be okay. It's just a little tightness or something like that. He'll be fine. I saw a stat where our chance of doing the World Series this year is 2%, while the Dodgers. You know what, Hugh? I saw that as well. I was watching a video by who was it? I forgot, another YouTuber. I was watching this video. Robbie Hyde, and he was doing some research, and yeah, right now, the Giants' chances to win on Fangraphs or something was like 3.7%. That is insulting. I'm like, I can understand it being 5, 10. 3.7 is insulting. I mean, just whatever. I don't really care. You could say whatever percent you want. I believe this team is great. I believe we're going to make a deep run, and we have every chance to win it all. Just as good a chance as anyone in baseball, especially considering we got the best record in baseball. It would make sense if the Giants had weaknesses. We really don't. Okay, sorry, I'm repeating a few here. Even Talkman got a hit. This team is one of the best Giants teams I've seen. Absolutely. Rob Wolfison, the great thing about this team is we're not dependent on 1 or 2 superstars, and that's absolutely the case. Yes, losing Crawford even would be just devastating, but I still wouldn't be like, we're screwed, it's over. We don't have anyone who do we lose where we're screwed and it's over. It would be a really tough loss, and it could hurt us, but it would hurt us. But still, we have guys coming. Oh, by the way, I did hear that Evan Longoria got transferred to 60-day IL, so we won't be seeing him for no time soon. We just won at St. Louis. Jenny Vega, 12 is a magic carpet ride. Hopefully we continue it. Baptism and the ism. The 2010 roster was funky, but the pitching was so dominant. Yeah, it was a different type of roster. But we're a little more well-rounded this year. We have a brutal schedule in the second half, but we'll be starting our players back. And if we can win 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 in St. Louis, that will be amazing. Berger is back with the team. Yeah, they made some moves. Jesse Burns is here. The worst thing the Giants can do is buy at the deadline. Almost all the Giants roster will be free agents at the end of the season. Well, they're just not going to sell. We're certainly not going to sell. I don't really care if they want to stand pat. But we can't sell, right? We are in win now mode. We cannot sell. Eric, an important game. Would you pitch Cueto or Webb? Oh, my goodness. I think Cueto right now. But if Webb shows me something the rest of this year and continues to pitch well, and I'm confident that he can give us 6, 7 solid, then I'll go with Webb. But I know Cueto can. Now, I know he has his good days and bad, but I know Cueto can. Webb, other than spring training, he hasn't done it too much. So Webb is always a little bit shaky. I don't remember, unless I'm forgetting to start. I don't remember Webb just going out and just, whoa, he's on his game today. He's had a few good starts like today, but he's really, I'd rather have Cueto right now. Cueto. The 2012 Giants was a postseason comeback before they swept the Tigers. Yeah, they were down 2-0 to the Reds. People were saying it was over, and they came back. By the way, we have a super chat on board. James Decker, what's up? Big day for Yastrzemski today. 2 home runs, and let me thank you for that super chat. $5, absolutely awesome. Big day. Yaz is back. Yaz is back. Yaz is back.
So now you got a little more speed out there. And Yastrzemski goes after the first pitch. Skies one to right, carrying well. Carlson back, still going back, and it's gone! Mike Yastrzemski, a towering home run. It just never...
There you go. That super chat deserved a Yastrzemski bomb right there. And the San Francisco Giants are just doing work this year, and there's a possibility no one catches them and they just go ahead and roll in first place, because this is just an insanely talented team right here that even and people have said it, Kruk and Kipe have said it, that they're even playing better than we would have expected. And I'm a hardcore Giants fan, homer, constantly. I try to be somewhat realistic and unbiased, but at the same time, I'm always gonna I'm a Giants fan. Let's be real. So if the Giants make the playoffs this year, I was thinking about this. Like, how am I gonna do a playoff prediction video this year? I don't see that happening because I'm just gonna pick the Giants to win it all. Let's just be real. I might just make the video and be like, "Hey, by the way, I'm a Giants fan, so." Don't even bother calling me biased, because unless something happens and I really do change my mind on that. But if this team continues to play like they are right now, there's no way I'm not picking the Giants. There's no way. Different things could happen. We can wait and see. I'll be honest as I can, but I cannot see me not picking the Giants to go all the way if they make the playoffs. Yeah, John Collins, thoughts are with Kevin Gosman and his wife. They had a family emergency. That really scared me. I had a comment in the, I think it was Robert Rothberg, made a comment in one of my videos asking me what's up with Gosman. I was like, what? I didn't even know Gosman wasn't starting. I looked into it and I saw that, and that really scared me because hopefully everything's okay. Jay Jackson did pretty well in his debut. Yep, love to see what I saw from Jay Jackson. Stanton trade, Ramos. I don't know about Stanton. Stanton's just always hurt. Now if he's perfectly healthy, wants to, it's a rental for the rest of the year. I don't know. I think it would take more than Ramos to get Stanton. I think it would take too much, to be quite honest. I think it'd be too much to get Stanton, and I don't think I would like the move. Stanton's always hurt, and he strikes out kind of like Judge, and I don't know if I want Judge or Stanton. I like them as Yankees. I don't know if I'd like them as Giants. Definitely try to keep Gosman, maybe DeSclafani if we can. These guys are going to be worth so much in the offseason. Well, apparently DeSclafani, nobody's given credit to, couldn't even make the All-Star team. I did watch a little bit of the All-Star game. I personally, every time I talk stuff like this, I defend somebody. I personally am not into the in-game interviews. If you are, awesome. I love that you love it. I personally cringe, especially when they're batting. Let me know what you guys think of those in-game interviews. Like they're actually batting and interviewing. I hate it. If you love it, awesome. No reason to get upset and call me old, because I am old. Okay, we have baptism in the ism. We have Martin Doherty. Gallo trade more realistic. Yeah, it is. Gallo trade is more realistic. You know what? Gallo's going to give us pretty much honestly, Gallo's going to give us pretty much what they're going to give us, and we don't have to give up everything. He's not a big name. I'm not saying I want Gallo per se, but I'm just saying it's a little more realistic, like you said, and he's still going to be a guy who's going to strike out. He's going to hit some home runs. He's a power bat, and I like Gallo personally. I don't know. I like Gallo, and if you say, okay, we can get Gallo for a couple of prospects, not top 10 or anything, or we can get Judge or Stanton. We got to give up Ramos and or Bart and or Hunter Bishop or one of those guys. I'm going to say no, Gallo it is. Gallo it is. Not that I want Gallo necessarily. I have to see how he's doing this year and everything. But Zendava, Curtis B. Music, I'm not a fan of the All-Star game. I do, however, love the home run derby. To be honest, I'm not a fan of the – I didn't even watch the home run derby this year. I'm not a fan of the new timer, because they move so quick. Again, I'm old. They move so quick. You don't have time to really take in the home run and be like, oh, and just – I just want some time and watch the batter walk, watch everyone kind of freak out. I missed that back before they put the timer in. I know why they put the timer in. I like the old 10 outs and out is any swing. And you have time to actually enjoy the home run and take it in instead of, oh, it's gone next. What is that? Just kidding, though. If you like it, though, again, if you love it, I love that you love it. Okay, I don't mind that you love it. I don't. But I'm not the commissioner. By the way, Jesse Burns, hey, all I'm saying is if the Mets want a rental Gosman for Kumar Rocker, I will not protest. You know what? That kind of move tells me that we're not in it to win it this year. And if we're not in it to win it this year, then what year are we in it to win it? If we're not in it to win it in the year that we have the best record in baseball, what year are we in it to win it? Why would we say, hey, Matt, I mean, I get you. Oh, by the way, Jesse Burns, thank you so much for that super chat. Let me send you a big giant thank you. I'm not trying to not thank you here. But yeah, to pick up a Kumar Rocker tells us, which I'm not saying don't worry about the future, but we have the best record in baseball. We win every day almost. We just took out the Cardinals like it was nothing. Unless something drastically changes, I don't see any reason to sell and try to get someone like Kumar Rocker, which the Mets would probably want more than Gausman. They want Gausman and something else. That's their new prospect who they just kind of lucked into because he wasn't picked higher. Yeah, I think that would piss off a large majority of the fan base if they made that kind of move. They aren't trading Gausman. That would be stupid. Zendava. Forget Rocker. He's yours. Yeah, Kumar Rocker is not, like, if you're saying that, like, as in, let's get Rocker to help us this year, would you really be, I know Kumar Rocker's like legit and I know that, but there's no way we're going to trust a Kumar Rocker just out of college in a playoff situation as opposed to a seasoned Gausman who's been in the big leagues for a while and is an all-star. That would just be nuts. So if you're saying to get, so I assume you're saying get Rocker to help for the future and not to help this year, which I would have been with you if we were in fourth place and under 500. I'd be, let's get freaking Rocker. Let's sell. But right now, no. Either stand pat or buy. Eric, realistically, when do you think Bednar can start for us? You know, Bednar has he's got intelligence. He's seasoned. He's got some college experience, a lot of college experience, and I think he's a very intelligent pitcher who is going to be ready quickly. I believe he can be up by, I'll say he can make AAA by I think next year he can make it to double or AAA, and I think in 2023 he can make his major league debut. I think he can make his major league debut in 2023, and then by 24 be a regular. I think by 24 he can be a regular. 23 he might be a regular midway through. I think he can pitch in at least AA next year, maybe AAA. I think he'll move through quick. Do we still need Bart? I want to hear your opinion. Check mapping. I mean, I know we have another guy on our system that hasn't, Patrick Bailey, but he actually hasn't hit that well this year in single A. And it actually got sent. Am I thinking of the right guy? Somebody got sent down to, which is actually a demotion, going to San Jose. It feels like a promotion because San Jose's always been high A, but now San Jose's low A. But anyway, Patrick Bailey, I believe, got sent to San Jose, which is a demotion. He has not been hitting too well. So I think we need to hang on to Bart. And I think we need Bart because, you know, although I know that our man Posey's having a great year, Posey's not going to be around forever. We need Bart. I don't trust our BP, and I don't know our pitchers stuff plays in the playoffs. We are buyers. This year, guys, we need a pitcher. Yeah, buyers or stand pat. Stand pat, if it was me, they're going to buy something. You got to buy something. You can't just be silent at the trade deadline. The question is there going to be a big splash trade? Are we going to pick up like a big-time player, whoever it might be, Gibson from the Rangers or something of that nature? I would think maybe, but maybe not. Maybe we just make some little deals just to improve in our depth and just something like that. But by and large, stand pat. Hey, we beat everyone. We have the best record in baseball. But then again, in Farhan, I trust, to be honestly. I think either or will be fine. One thing I'll be pissed is if we sell. I don't want to sell nobody. I don't want to sell anybody who's playing well. I don't want to sell anyone. If they trade Gausman for a Kumar Rocker personally, and I think a lot of Giants fans would be just like, what are we doing? Like, so, okay, so not this year, I guess. Not this year. We're not ready this year. We know that a lot of people are not confident in this team, but now we know that our own front office would not be confident in this team, and that hurts, and that would hurt the players. and that would just morale would just go down the tubes. No reason the Giants can't maintain this pace. I agree with that. I'm nervous about Crawford's hamstring. Hey, Justin Marshall, make sure everyone hit the subscribe button, by the way, if you're new to the channel, and I really appreciate your support. Yeah, seriously nervous about it. I really, I'm trying to tell myself it's nothing, and it probably is nothing, but when I heard that, we lost Longoria, practically for the season. It's a 60-day IL. I mean, he's going to be out for a while. That hurt. And we can't lose our hottest player, our biggest bat right now. Patrick Bailey is not ready. He was in A+. Yeah, he was in high A and got sent down. I'm concerned. This is Alan Land. I'm concerned that Bart pissed off someone in the front office or dugout because they just don't seem to want him around. Interesting. No, I mean, Bart's torn it up at every level. I think he'll get his chance. I think, honestly, if Buster Posey didn't have the insane year he had, we'd probably see him a little more. But Buster Posey's had a great year. They were patient with Casale, and he's coming through now. I don't even know if I would have been that patient with Casale, but it turned out to be probably the right move. And we have Hugh says, I'm out. Peace out. Thank you. Road to 20K. That would be amazing. If they make that Rocker trade, it would kill the fan base. They can't trade Gosman, Zendava. They would not do that. They didn't even trade Bumgarner in 2019. And that was the Farhan era because we had a prayer at the wild card. We were actually in a wild card hunt, so to speak. It wasn't like we were, in first place or anything, but we were in a hunt. We were a couple games back. We had a hot July. I didn't want them to trade Bumgarner, but if they did, I would have understood. But as a fan, I'm like, dude, we go for it. I live in the now. Like, I know we got to build for the future, but if we got a shot, a legit shot, we go for it. That's me. And this year, it's more than a legit shot. This year, we have the best record in baseball. We came in the second half, and we just took down the St. Louis Cardinals, a very good team, 7-2, like it was nothing. Red Fox Pyro, Longo back for the playoffs. I hope so. Hope he gets a little time before the playoffs. If Longo out, bring Nunez back. Nunez, he's been, yeah, I love to have Nunez. Hey, how's he doing? Bring Chris Bryant. You know what's funny? I've been asked earlier this year about Chris Bryant. I'm like, we don't really need an infielder. And then just All-Star game came and I forgot. He's been playing some outfield. He's playing everywhere. So he's actually a pretty versatile guy. I think the Cubs are putting him all over the place to improve his trade value. So when they call the Giants, like, you guys interested in Chris Bryant? We're like, no, dude, we got a gang of infielders. Oh, no. Bryant's playing outfield now. Oh. Then more teams will be interested. But I really like Chris Bryant. I really like Chris Bryant. I'm just worried what he would cost. Because like I said, we're still got to think about the future. While what do we do? Sell everyone? Sell all our prospects? And then all of a sudden, we better win a World Series. If we don't win a World Series, then we're screwed. So, yeah, we can't do that. We have to keep our future, but we don't need to sell. That's the good thing. We don't need to sell a whole bunch of guys. We don't need to go crazy. We don't need to go crazy at all. 28 minutes in, everyone. Thank you guys so much. Gavin Butcher, no Bryant, no. Gosman has a shot to win the Cy Young. Oh, my God, that'd be amazing. Flags fly forever. AM Echo, have to go. Good night. Thank you so much, Resilient SF. Longo was playing very well before the injury. Tommy LaStella is another guy we have. I'm not saying they can't trade. We're not. When you're selling, we're not usually going to trade our active guys, but we do have so many guys like LaStella, who actually is on a 4-year deal or 3 or 4 year deal. You could throw into some guys to help, but, I don't know how important LaStella is. He just feels like he hasn't played that much this year. But he's a good player, and he really helps with depth. I mean, just what happens if someone goes down, if Solano goes down or something, or look at Crawford today. That depth is really nice to have. Big leaguers. We don't just have a situation where we got to bring up some minor leaguer who's, and even they're playing well. We're bringing up the minor leaguers, and they're coming up and crushing the ball, who haven't had much big league experience. So it's just amazing. Everyone's really playing well this year. There's only a very small amount of guys who we've been like, dude, this dude stinks. People are saying that about Tauchman, but even Tauchman has had his moments this year. Even Tauchman has had his moments with the grand slam in Texas, with the amazing catches, with the Pujols robbed home run. That's classic right there. I don't care if Tauchman never has another hit for the Giants again. He's got some legendary highlights for us this year. So even Tauchman's done some big things for us. Who, by the way, is off the IL and back. We saw him today. Longo was transferred to the 60-day retroactive. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be out for 60 days, but he's going to be out for a while. No, we're not trading Gausman, guys. You can get that off your mind. We're not trading Gausman. Giants should trade and upgrade their roster. Tyler Burbeck says, I don't mind a little bit of selling. We'll just wait, and I'll have a video on every trade the Giants make this trade deadline. In fact, we'll have a live stream on the trade deadline, unless for some reason I can't, but I plan to. And we will keep track of every trade. I'll make a video or go live with every trade the Giants make, unless it's like a minor league for a minor league, something that's totally meaningless. Other than that, you'll get my thoughts, and I'll be honest. Yes, I do trust in Farhan, but at the end of the day, if it's something stupid, like really, like I'll say, like, what? I don't get this. I do not get this. I will say that. Or I'll say this was awesome. I liked the Tauchman trade. I really did. You know, Wandy Peralta for Tauchman, I liked it. I did. And I think it's helped us. I think if we did not make that trade, we have a couple more losses, or at least one extra loss that we wouldn't have had otherwise. We have another super chat with Curtis B. Music. Trying to get to it here. I'm superstitious. This is for playoff luck. Superstitious. Absolutely. It is $2. Thank you so much, Curtis B. Music, for that. And that definitely deserves a Crawford bomb.
There was a point where they were thinking, well, why don't you just start wearing them all the time?
Crawford to center field. Robles still going back. Robles looks up. Gone! Brandon Crawford.
Thank you so much, Curtis B. Music, for the super chat. It means a lot. And also, I was listening to the Kruk and Kite pregame on KNBR, and even they said the All-Star Game uniforms look like shit. In so many words, they said it looked horrible. Kipe was like, and I paraphrase something like, if Giants fans don't like these City Connect uniforms, they must hate the All-Star Game uniforms because they're terrible. And I was like, damn, because, you know, usually they don't come out like that strong over uniforms. That told me right there that I was right from the first day. Those uniforms suck. They're terrible. They are terrible. A logo on top of a logo on the side with the odds. Who approved it? MLB, Manfred, if you're listening, next year, make 10 examples and let the fans vote, okay? Because we know more than you and your people that you hire know. Trust me, those uniforms suck. And I kind of have a feeling from what Kuiper was saying that he wasn't a fan of a lot of the All-Star Game shenanigans. But, you know, he can't come out too crazy against it. But I got a feeling that, yeah, he didn't love that All-Star Game. I certainly I tried to watch it, and I could barely watch it. I was like, dude, I'm out. That's just me. That's just me. I know it's for fun, and it's supposedly an exhibition, but is it really an exhibition? I mean, that's the All-Star Game. National League, there's some pride there. You want to beat the American League. It's an important game. It's only an exhibition game in the most technical sense of the word. It's not really. It's an important game that goes on the record books, and we talk about, oh, the American League's on a 6-game winning streak, 7-game winning streak, blah, blah, blah. They're important games. So I think that we should take them a little more seriously instead of just messing around with the interviews. But I know they're trying to grow the game, and I'm old, so I'm old. I'm an old-timer, okay? I was born in the 70s, okay? Old school. So let's get back into the chat. We have Jenny Vega. Love the new City Connect uniforms. I'm glad you like those. I'll compare to the All-Star Game uniforms. They're the best freaking uniform I've ever seen. Actually, they grew on me. Of course, them sweeping helped. I do like the hats. Eric Steven Ortega, thoughts on the mask mandate in LA? I don't know what's going on, but I'm really happy not to wear masks. So selfishly, I'll just say that. I hope that we don't have to wear those again, but if they say we have to, I abide by the laws. That's all I can say. Place says wear a mask, I wear a mask. place says you don't have to wear a mask, I'm not going to wear a mask personally. So, didn't make me happy to read about that, but it's out of my control, and they have much more information than I have. I'm so into baseball that I can't even pretend to be knowledgeable on those kind of matters. I only do what I'm told. Back into the chat real quick. All-Star uniforms were lame. City Connect uniforms are cool though. Unpopular opinion, but I like them. Yeah, they're not bad. They're really not bad to me. The All-Star Game uniforms are bad. The City Connect uniforms I think are going to be split. But I think the All-Star Game uniforms are, by and large, people aren't going to like them. A few people like the All-Star Game uniforms, and that's fine. But all the Sea Lion jerseys were sick. Yeah, I wanted to bid on those jerseys. I actually logged in because they said they were going to auction them off. I logged in and saw the prices and logged right out. Black is still the best alternate. Don't wear those enough. Yeah, that's awesome too. I love the Friday orange. And absolutely, I think the Giants should come out black and orange tie-dye. Zindava. Rob says keep the channel non-political if possible. Oh yeah, I do. I don't delve into politics. I'll answer questions the best I can without doing that. Humm baby, this is your young years. I don't think like an old person. Yeah, the All-Star games were not good. I agree. Well, Jenny, I just say that because I get cussed out a lot. Even the other day when I was talking about not even that bad. I was like talking about Trevor Bauer. Someone just tore into me. What did I say? Not about the current situation, but I was talking about him closing one eye in spring training. I didn't like it that much. Sorry. And then someone just got real pissed off that I said that. Like I just I don't know. Like I don't know what they thought. I was like, dude, you like it? Cool. I didn't really think. I thought he was just trying to get attention, and just wasn't something I thought was very cool. Like closing one eye. If I was a hitter, I wouldn't like that, dude. Open your eyes, bro. You're throwing it freaking 95 miles an hour plus with spin. Can you please open your eyes? But that's just me. But yeah, guys, we got, Solano is heating up. Chelsea is here. Ballcap Sports. Make sure to subscribe to Ballcap Sports. Ballcap Sports, another good win for the Giants. Just hopping in to say hi, and I'm heading to bed. All right, thank you so much. That is Ballcap Sports. Jim, great channel. That channel is freaking hardcore. And he's got multiple channels. Blue Jays coverage, just baseball coverage in general, fantastic. And make sure you check out our baseball videos where we covered the entire game starting in the 1800s all the way to modern day, following the baseball documentary by Ken Burns. We did the whole thing, so don't miss that. Okay, everyone, I appreciate it. I'm about to head off to bed myself. The only reason it comes is because LA. Yeah, Rob, I mean, the only reason it comes is because LA ballparks are mandating masks again. It was related to baseball. Thank you, James Decker. I appreciate that clarification because, yeah, I know wearing masks is kind of political, so to speak. It's not really political to me as far as I'm concerned. If a place tells me we have to wear masks, then I'll wear the mask. Is it annoying as hell? Yes, it is. Now, I think sometimes it gets stupid when you're making like runners where I'm a runner myself. Like I would die if I had to run 3+ miles in a mask. So it's not surprising that some high school runners forced to wear masks are passing out. I think that's pretty stupid. I think better to not run personally than to force them to wear masks. That was a while back though. That's an old story, but yeah, like that's insane. I think we have to have some sanity at the same time. But yeah, of course, if a place requires wear a mask, wear a mask. It's a pandemic. I understand. It's a pandemic. So you guys have a fantastic day, everyone. I appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this game today in Busch Stadium, the beautiful Busch Stadium. I'm going to try to get back there next season. I don't think I'll make it this year. I wanted to go. I went in 18. I went in 19. This year, I'm going to save up and try to go to Atlanta for the first time. I've been to Atlanta many, many times, but I've never been to the new stadium. So I want to go to the new stadium in Atlanta, and I hope to check that out for the first time. And you guys have a great day. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, there's no mandate for running. Oh, no, I run not every day, but I run regularly, and you don't catch me running in no mask because I'll die. So I think that's a little more dangerous. I think dying would be a little worse than not wearing the mask. Yes, Gosman had a family emergency. Thinking about Gosman, keep him and his wife in your thoughts, and we'll hope we get good news on that very soon. And think Brandon Crawford and have Brandon Crawford in your thoughts, and hopefully it's just a little hammy pull and nothing major. Just not even a pull, just a little. What do you call it? Just a little nothing. Okay, he'll be fine in a couple minutes, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, bye, baby guys. Have a great one. I don't have the guitar. I don't have the guitar here. I don't know where it's at, but you guys have a great day. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. So instead of playing that, we're going to play the bomb. Yastrzemski, not one, but 2 bombs today. And our man Wade Jr. goes deep. Let's get it tomorrow. Let's get this series here. Giants, last few years, have not played great in Busch Stadium. We're changing that this year. And, man, I wish I was there today because that was awesome. Have a great day, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. We're going to talk to you later. See ya!
So now you got a little more speed out there. And Yastrzemski goes after the first pitch. Skies one to right. Carrying well. Carlson back. Still going back. And it's gone! Mike Yastrzemski, a towering home run. It just never came down. His second of the game. This time a 3-run homer. To bust it open, it's 7-1 Giants.
Look out. Somebody's getting hot. I think that all-star break did Yastrzemski a little bit of good.
Slater hits a high drive. Center field. It is out of here. Wow. And he goes to straightaway center field. And with one swing of the bat, the Giants take the lead. Here's Dickerson. Dickerson, high drive. Right center field. It is out of here.
Strike 3 called. That ball is gone. The first home run of the year for Brandon Belt.
Tell you what, he was quick to the inside part of the plate.